shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law, gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squad.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant, Masa, it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Erusia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control,
Erusius radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power. HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatch from the Osean Army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting. I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense. With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there. Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right.
There's a strict curfew, but people gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on.
Missile.
Your delusions of fighting with drones is what got us into this mess.
Caution.
Wait, the General managed to convince them.
Missile.
Listen, those that protect General Labarth are the real patriots. Onward!
There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
He has a beat on you.
Missile.
We archived all the footage that we've shot for when the communication networks come back online.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war.
Signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Missile. 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 Missile.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we'd better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Longcaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, the General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
Here comes a traitor, Labarth. This is a wide net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they? Labarth's in that vehicle!
They've been set up in all the right places.
You are a true patriot.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 3,
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us. We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Missile.
You
Missile.
guys have opened the trial of the war, leading our country even further into ruin.
Caution. Pull up.
Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Weapons hold!
That was too close for comfort.
Confirming Strider 1 destroyed target.
It is not machines that make the decisions in war. It's people. Understand that. Turn right. No, wait. That goes into the ocean. I can't shake the enemies on my tail. There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals.
Strider 1, APC destroyed.
Fire your smokes. 3 strikes will find you. Maintain speed. We'll be able to break through that shutter. General, do you mind keeping it down for a minute? You'll bite your tongue. At least give us a side
Missile
mirror.
away. Tank is destroyed.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Grunder Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the Radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is a helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there. You need to know at once.
There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians.
Caution.
That plane just passed under the bridge! You better hang on. It's about to get bumpy.
Enemy's got a lock.
Missile inbound! Evade!
Missile.
3 strikes. I heard scratches on the tail mean that it's part of the penal unit.
Missile.
All rebels must be taken down.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling. I'm hit! Get this guy off my back! Open fire on that vehicle! They actually believe that using robots will put an end to...
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Bandit has a lock.
Missile launched. Strider 1, AA gun destroyed.
Missile.
Fox 2!
Caution. Caution.
Hit on bandit confirmed.
Missile.
Target is in range of guns.
Cease fire! Cease fire! We're on your side, you idiot!
Missile.
Strider 1, missile inbound.
Bandit acquired. Initiating attack. We're taking fire! We can't hold off! Enemy's got a lock. Breaking!
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Friendly down!
Stall warning.
Okay, Fox 2.
How are we supposed to tell the difference? There are enemies everywhere!
Strider 1, watch your tail.
Missile.
Shaking off enemy lock!
Target acquired. Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 199er Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio?
Front expansion.
You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron.
The government forces
I've got it taped, nice and secure.
is in a civil war.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
The bridge is being blocked off by a tank. This isn't good.
Stall warning.
Shoot down any aircraft that approach us. What are you thinking? An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
We're taking fire! Take care of them! The General is speaking with the commander. Cease fire with the Ocean aircraft. General's orders. We have no choice. Fire! We're under attack. Hurry up and do something.
You radicals were so busy developing UAVs that you forgot to develop real pilots. You are a disgrace.
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Lancaster.
We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
UAVs are acting strange. They're autonomous.
System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Ocean forces.
Joining Foxtrot.
There are even rumors of penal units turning on their former allies.
I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
He dodged it.
Anti-air gun eliminated. Strider 1, APC destroyed.
The drones aren't receiving my orders. Can we switch the UAVs to sway mode?
The General's vehicle is under attack.
Take that enemy!
Our VIP is taking fire.
The enemy shows no signs of letting up. This car's not gonna last.
Behind the enemy. Bandit has a lock.
If the drone is acting suspiciously, shoot it down.
Target destroyed. Fox 2.
We made it somehow. Try to get off your ass a little faster next time.
Locked on Bandit.
We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. Faking IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Ocean fighters, and then to assassinate Harling and put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belkin technology only brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Erusia is responsible for Harling's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger? Not bad at all, Trigger.
We're unidentified aircraft to the drones.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
Bandit in my sights.
I'm behind my target.
Take out Eddie in autonomous mode.
It's Erusian military.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
Strider 1, AA gun destroyed.
Take out Eddie in autonomous mode.
ID'd as Ocean forces.
How'd you at last, Longcaster? We've been briefed and we're here to help.
We're taking heavy fire. Concentrate your fire on the combat vehicle.
Strider 2, check your 6.
Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Listen up. From here on out, all aircraft are prohibited from taking off.
I'm spiked. Breaking away.
Strider 1, target acquired.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing. Nice. Glad to see the Oceans attacking the radicals. We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Wilco.
Officers from countries annexed by Erusia have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
Glad we waited. Don't worry, we won't let anybody through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. Leave the rear to the others.
Understood.
Even in a time of war...
The radicals truly believe boosting drone productions will make up for our losses. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly.
We've reached the rendezvous point. And there's the chopper, too.
Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Erusian News Network.
Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down. This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft my grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches. There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait! Unknown's attacking the girl's plane!
Alma, hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
They could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit. That's all we can do.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Missile. Missile. Missile.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right. I'm shooting them down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco. Wilco.
Black 2.
Missile.
How dare you interfere? I'm here to deal with that traitor.
Caution. Pull up.
Don't miss.
Aim carefully.
Behind the enemy.
Hostile has a lock. Break! Break!
Enemy on your back.
Missile away.
Yeah,
Target
good
one, target
work.
eliminated.
Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Missile.
Careful, those guys are good.
Missile.
Wait, you don't think it's those Ocean big shots, do you? I managed to catch a glimpse of the 3 strikes.
9. No good. Shit.
Ocean fighter, just how long do you plan on getting in my way?
Strata 1, target acquired.
They're in my way.
You got me.
Bandit destroyed. Well done. Strider 3 launching missile.
Locked on.
Enemy attack struck me. I'm still okay.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
No. The escort fighter is... the drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Longcaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Ocean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
Missile away.
To build something else
Strider 1,
entirely.
target eliminated.
Can't abort the MQ-99's launch. Our commands are overridden.
They must be accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
Target was not struck.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
Our drones headed this way.
Target is down.
No. The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
Behind the enemy.
Missile. Missile.
Chaff and flares launched. UAV confirmed destroyed. Strata 1, target acquired. Strata 1, missile launched.
Enemy on your back.
Missile.
5 bandits remaining.
Missile.
Damn it. They don't have the drive they need.
4 bandits left.
Autonomous mode is fully functional. They're incredible.
It's not enough to be really functional.
Trigger, splash the
3 bandits to go.
There has to be a time when it
target's tail.
They are after the data, aren't they?
Missile.
2 bandits left. Show them what you got. One bandit to go.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. The General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean